Hey everybody, I'm back again. I want to show you my Willys that I finished. My chop top Willys. I just finished this about an hour ago. And I'm kind of digging it. I did an experiment on the paint and it probably was unnecessary. But everybody was saying how the pink primer makes red really pop. So I couldn't find pink primer. So I bought pink paint. Put a coat of that on, then I put a coat of red, then I put a coat of clear red, and then when I put the urethane clear in, well actually let me back up, I put a coat of clear red, then I urethane cleared then I taped it off. I painted all these chrome strips with gloss black, untaped it, then I put the 2K clear over the whole thing, but in the 2K clear I put a little bit of red pearl. And it doesn't always show up. I don't know that you can see it on the video. Depending on how the light hits it, it kind of gives it a, like actually it wasn't even red pearl. It was a red and where's purple pearl. So it kind of gives it a little bit of a purplish tint, but I'm really liking it. And I like the way the chrome came out, because after the clear, then I sprayed on I taped it off again and sprayed on the SMS chrome paint. And it came out pretty good. Now door handles were a problem for me because I've used up all my Willys door handles, and I had made some out of resin, so I put the resin ones on, and then I just brushed some Spastics chrome on it, you know, after I put them on. They're too small, they're hard to handle to be able to, you know, go with the black, then the urethane clear, and then the chrome paint. So I think they're okay though. The taillights also were castings of mine. I had the backing from a Willys kit, but the lenses I made out of resin. And what I did is I put some red mica powder into the mold before now I'd done this a long time ago. This wasn't just for this build. It was just things I had in stock. But the mica powder gave the taillights a nice red tint. And let's see, the trunk is removable. It's a little bit tough to get off because I can't get my finger under there so easy. There we go, we popped it off. It's got 3 magnets. You can see the magnets in the lid there. And then there's matching magnets in here. And the same with the hood. That's got 2 magnets at the back. And in here is the magnet, the matching magnet. I forgot to scrape the paint off of them. And this is the one I did the AMC heads and valve covers, and I scratch built the timing cover and put the distributor in where it's supposed to be for an AMC. So like I said, it's not an AMC engine, it's just mimics one. The grills also, because this was the 41 Willys with the one-piece grill, and the car I wanted to do, because a friend of mine has one like it, his is a 40 with the 2-piece grill, so I closed up the center there, and I had grills from a resin body that I bought, so I made resin grills. And the only thing, I'm disappointed with the one that has, I think it was this one. Yeah, you can see there's little like balls of resin in there that I can't get out, and I don't have the grills anymore to make more molds. And I thought I made more grills, but I can't find them. I mean, I only found these 2 that were in this box, so either I didn't make any more or I lost them. I don't know, but I don't plan on another 40 Willys, so I guess it doesn't matter. I do want to do a 41 and a 38. To go in my Willys collection. But this is, you know, the chop top version. Bottom end is Revell Pro Sportsman mostly. A lot of scratch built stuff. So overall, I like it. This is my friend's number too, the 1500. That's his number on his Willys. So it looks the part. But I like it. And on the bench, what I got started is another old coupe, but a Pro Mod, and this is the resin body that I got from Flashpoint Resins. When I ordered this, I wasn't sure if it was 3D printed or cast, and I was hoping it was cast, and it is. But from looks of the inside, it looks like it was a 3D printed, that somebody made a mold and cast, because it's got the door lines inside, and most of the cast resin bodies don't have that. It looks like a 3D printed inside. But that's going to be my next project, and what I'm using for floor pan is out of the Oldsmobile Pro Stock. This is a resin one that I made. I had another one that I started with here that I also made. It had a lot of thin spots, and I sacrificed it to use like a pattern. I thought I was going to actually use it, but it didn't come out right, because if you look there, you can see the one side's higher than the other, so I'm not happy with that. So I dug out another one. I mean, I got probably 15 of these floor pans that I made, so it doesn't hurt to sacrifice one. And it's getting close to fitting. Did a lot of trimming. Trying to look through the camera and see what I'm showing. And then it's going to have, this is a rear end from the Pro Stock kit that, it kind of locates in there. And tires. I'm going to probably put these 3D printed tires and wheels on that I got from also Flashpoint Resins. They're really nice, but the wheels are like multiple pieces. You can see the centers. I don't know if you can see that without me taking it out of the bag. There's nothing in the centers, but they have, where did I put that bag? They have centers that go in. Where the heck is it? Well, hell, I can't show you. My bench is such a mess that I can't find anything, but I know they're here somewhere. But I'm not going to waste all your time to show you. You can see them on the next video. Or unless I put them in the box. If they're in the box, I'll show you. If not, okay, they are. This is the style, because this is the front one. And the rears are the same, but the center has to be put in. And this I can't believe the way they can do these 3D prints. Like, this is a slide in. I don't want to break it by trying to force it, but that actually comes out of there, so I can detail it, paint the wheel and tire separate. And speaking of resin, I'm back into my fooling around with castings. I needed 32 Ford fenders, so I made them. I bought a pair on eBay, and I made a mold, and I cast a pair, and I'll tell you, they really came out nice. Most of my resin stuff was not the best quality, but these look pretty nice. There's, a few minor imperfections, like here, there's a few little pinholes, but, I can live with that. That's no problem. And I found some resin kind of local on Temu. I'll show you real quick. I don't want to make this too long, but it's hard for me to get urethane resin because it has to come from America, and it's expensive, and you can't buy small quantities usually, or you can, but the shipping and stuff is ridiculous. So this is what I found, and I got this from Temu. I believe, I want to say that was about $10 maybe, but free shipping, so it's still cheaper than, the only other thing I found was on Amazon, and I would have spent probably $60, actually probably $70 by the time I got it shipped to me. Now, it was probably 3 times this size, but they also have I bought this just to try it and see if it worked. They have a double the size, so I may, if I run out here, I may order either another small one or one of the bigger ones, but it's still much cheaper than having it shipped from America. So it's this is my resin casting station. This is a mess also. I just made some new, just poured some new stuff and just actually wasted a whole bunch, which really made me mad. That cup is, you can tell, is up to about there with wasted resin because I mixed too much. Because at first it seemed like it wasn't setting up quick, and now I guess because the weather got hotter, it's it's setting up quicker. So I got caught with my pants down, so to speak, and couldn't use it all. But that happens. And here's a scoop that I just cast. This is from the Revell, or not the Revell, the AMT 66 Nova Pro Street. I just figured I might need a couple of these scoops for something, so I'm happy with the way that came out too. I mean, there's a little void here. I mean, on the back side there's a hole, but I can fill that in, or wouldn't even have to bother because nobody, you'll never see it when it's on the car. Sorry, I keep getting out of frame. But I can pop that opening out if I get I'll probably do it with a toothpick because it's thin. Yeah, see, it's opened up. And I kind of forgot how I made molds for scoops, so it was an experiment, but it worked real good. So that's all I got. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.